Good morning, good afternoon, everywhere, and thank you for joining us. I am Akash Chadda. I lead partnerships at CedCommerce and joined by Priyanshu Kumar, one of our engineering managers. He has built a pretty good quick ring housekeeping before we start. What are we here for? If you sell on Amazon, if you sell on Etsy, TikTok Shop, via CedCommerce, or maybe some other tool, this session is about removing a habit you have probably stopped noticing. Opening dashboards or trying to find out what are the basic things which you are simply doing right now. The line on this slide is specifically just the appropriate one, which is stop searching, start asking. That's what we are gonna do today. You open your own Shopify store, you go to the marketplace app, check orders, then came in overnight. Then check which ones are getting failed. Then you are checking which one is being shipped, or whether is there anything stuck, what is your product status, and everything. All of them will take a minute, but just assume you are selling on multiple marketplaces and the process is repeatedly being done daily throughout numerous hours of the day. Now, one question which arises down this side is, what if each one of these tasks which you are doing, or one of these checks, started with a question instead of a click? Now that's where we are heading on to. Here's what we have built, and I want to be very precise about the pieces because there are two products involved in this particular section. First, Sidekick. That's a Shopify own AI assistant. It lives inside Shopify admin. If you are on a recent Shopify plan, then you already have it. It's an assistant. You can ask about your store, about anything, whichever you feel like. Second is about our own CedCommerce's Sidekick extension. This is a part that is new for us. Shopify opened up a way for supported apps to feed Sidekick to context. It needs to answer the questions about the app's domain. Out of the box, Sidekick knows about your Shopify store and whatnot. It doesn't know anything about your Amazon listing or eBay orders because that data lives in our application, not on the Shopify itself. What this extension does, it closes the gap. I will walk you through in this how it works section. You can ask in plain language. Sidekick recognizes it's a marketplace question or it's a store-based question, comes to our connected CedCommerce integration, retrieves the answers and gives it back to the same conversation. All of this is done within just a mere second. You never left your Shopify admin. You always stay on the Shopify admin itself. Priyanshu in the later on slides will be explaining it down to you in a much more deeper manner. One quick note for listeners. I want to make it very clear that rather than burying in the fact, customer contact address details stays marked and excluded. They are not being answered in this particular section right now. Now, if I want to ask, do I need to install something new to have Sidekick? If you have a CedCommerce integration, then definitely no. But if you don't, then you need to move to CedCommerce because yes, we are the ones who are offering you CedCommerce Shopify Sidekick extension, which helps you to connect with Sidekick and answer whatever you need to know about your products, your orders, your listings, and everything. One example of that is one worry we all hear about that AI shaped is, am I going to have to learn the new magic words, some special syntax, some command format? No, it's basically nothing. You can ask the way you describe the task to a colleague or to your own friend, that show me today's orders, or how many orders do I have in my Amazon store today? It's as simple as it is. Plus, it also gives you the failure diagnosis, which I think is the most valuable on this slide. You're not hunting through an error log, or you are going through the complete script for that. What it does, it gives you an exact idea that why your product has failed and what needs to be done next. Additionally, it gives you an idea about your catalog health. How many of your Amazon products are published? How many of your eBay products are unpublished? So this gives you a holistically context within the Shopify admin itself. If you see under that about the setup guidance, in that, which surprised us a little in testing. What do I need to do before publishing on Amazon, or how do I upload my products to Amazon, or how do I upload my products to eBay? So new team members ask questions like that constantly, and normally they ask you. Now they can go ahead and ask Sidekick. Notice one of these are phrased carefully, everyday language, which is the main point. Now let's move ahead and see how does this works. So I'm handing over to Priyanshu to drive this in a live Shopify admin. 3 things to watch out for when Priyanshu is playing this game. First is about the questions we are going in. Second, it's about the marketplace context. And the third, what is coming back as the answer. Priyanshu, do your magic.
Hey everyone. So I will share you the screen first. And I'm in the Shopify admin right now. No marketplace dashboard or no tab. So here I will show you how the things have been going right now. If I am the seller, so I can do in every morning, like just open the Shopify admin only, and no dashboard, no tab, just ask a question. Here is the Sidekick option in the Shopify admin. So I easily ask in the natural language, like show my orders of Amazon.
Let's see how does this work like.
So it's basically didn't need to open the app, didn't filter, asked simple question like a teammate. So simply you can see they are asking to provide me the permission to fetch the data from the Amazon application which you have installed in your Shopify store. So once I have given the permission, so they will retrieve the data from the CedCommerce site and provide you the update about your today's order from the Amazon. So for this you don't need to do the open the app and other things like filtering the channels and all things. So here is the outcome, like you have received that 6 order today, out of which 2 are failed, and here is the order IDs of Amazon which is failed in today's stats. So simply I will ask what was the reason behind the failure of this order. So then
that's a genuine question to ask.
Yeah, because the right thing is always came, but the things which we know about more is knowing something what is broken and how to fix it.
Exactly. That's right.
So I am asking, what's the reason for failure?
And I think most of us are gonna rely on this, that everyone used to go on the seller dashboards, whether it's CedCommerce or someone else, and then search for what is the exact reason for the order failures, or why are my products not getting listed, and blah blah blah, whatsoever comes to their mind. But with Sidekick in place, you can exactly see that the reasons are coming on your screen without moving away from your Shopify dashboard. Everything stays intact on your Shopify dashboard itself. Priyanshu.
Yes, correct, Akash. And here we got the reason of failure, why this order is not synced to Shopify from the Amazon. So we received the reason for both the orders, like the one order is failed due to the unable reserve inventory, one order is failed due to the product not found on the Shopify. So here we ask for what's next I can do to resolve these kind of issues. So simply we can also ask to the Sidekick, what next? Not going to too much of effort. Just ask what next. Just like your teammate.
Yes. This exactly shows that it holds context and doesn't needs to re-explain everything from scratch. It knows that you are talking about Amazon, you are talking about your orders, you are understanding that my orders are getting failed. Now, what do I need to do next? So you have come up 4 step here, and it is understanding everything, just like ChatGPT, right? It knows everything.
Correct, Akash. So basically, this is the whole morning routine of any seller. So in under a minute, order checked, failure diagnosed, and the next step, what I can do to resolve this. And one more important thing, just saw Sidekick retrieve and explain at the fixes. But one thing you need to do if you need to edit anything, if you want to republish anything and want to do cancellation, so for that you need to go into the CedCommerce application to perform the action and confirm it. That does not happen from the Sidekick. So this gap the Sidekick filled right now from using between the Shopify and the your marketplace.
I hope my screen is visible, right?
Basically, the Sidekick find the problem and stay control how to fix it. So now you are probably wondering how all that actually works. Let me take you behind the curtain for this. So I will let you know how the things have been done via Sidekick. So you have just seen the experience. 2 minutes now on how it's work and why it built the way it is. So here is the thing. Every answer you saw is just in the demo was in our system. So our infrastructure processes about millions of requests in a day for order and for shipment and for the products. But data exists always. But the friction is that we was getting to it. So when the Shopify opened the Sidekick for the partner developers like us at the CedCommerce, they given us opportunity to fix this gap by using the Sidekick extension. We have opted the Sidekick, but the interesting part is what we didn't build. We didn't build a chatbot. Build an AI from the scratch means hosting a language model, intent detection, guard railings, safety testings. All these things are huge things. If we are going to do from the scratch, easily a month of effort for engineering plus the AI cost of every question forever. So definitely, and let's be honest, if we build all it ourselves, it would launch as a shiny AI premium feature, and definitely it's on your bill. Yeah. So thanks to Shopify, that invoice never happened. This is a lie for every seller. No on extra cost from the seller for this things. So instead, we described our app to the AI. So Shopify handled all the conversation, the routings, the authentication, the scoping. CedCommerce registered the marketplace capability only, and the answer with focused and concise with the responses. Basically, the Sidekick handle all those AI things. CedCommerce only exposes the marketplace capabilities. So that division of labor is we shipped this in about a week only. We're not taking the months, not taking a year to ship this kind of features. We shipped this kind of features in just a month only. 4 things which basically we are considering while we are building the Sidekick extensions for our CedCommerce applications. First thing is the speed. That Shopify expects every answer in about a second only. Slower response may simply not be shown. So the deadline forces us to keep the request lean and serve all marketplace in a one optimized layer. That we have done just within a second. The second thing was scoping. Sidekick retrieved exactly the information needed to answer your question, nothing more. You simply ask your queries in a natural language. You don't need to do any technical things and the other stuff with a Sidekick. And the third one is the data. We also considering not exposing any personal information over the Sidekick. So we only providing the information that are relevant for our customers only. So we marked the personal information or excluded it from the responses from Sidekick. So, and third and the last one, basically the last one, the control, the Sidekick surface information. It does not publish product. It does not edit your listings. It does not cancel your order. Every marketplace action stay inside the CedCommerce. Where you review it, you can confirm it. So Shopify provide the AI, CedCommerce provide the marketplace intelligence behind every answer, and get the answer in a second while staying fully in control of your store, not outside from the store, not from the CedCommerce application struggling between the tabs and the filters. So this is what we have built with a Shopify for you with free of cost without taking any extra charges. So yes, next slide, Akash. Yes, this one. Okay. So here is some questions the seller was generally asked after launching the Sidekick for the CedCommerce application. So basically, the answer was right on the screen. So I will just add what behind each one. So which app are right now supported? So basically, right now, our Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and the TikTok integration are fully available on the Sidekick extension on the Shopify. In the near future, we have expanding this opportunity for our another applications as well. What setup do I need? There is nothing anything to do and to use the Sidekick. You just open the Shopify admin, just open the Sidekick. If you have installed the CedCommerce application, simply ask question whatever you want.
Exactly, yes. So just all you need is a connected CedCommerce integration with your access to the relevant marketplace. It could be Amazon, eBay, TikTok Shop, or any. And if you are already using an integration and it's already live, then you are, my friend, almost there. So you don't need anything. You just need to go on the Shopify, open Sidekick, start using the solution.
Yes, exactly, Akash. And I already told previously that the customer information that are personal information, we mask that and exclude that. So don't worry about the data leaking and other things. We already consider it while we are developing this. So don't worry about that as well. And the most funny question, what happens when Sidekick cannot answer? I won't guess as an engineer that a behavior I want. So if Sidekick doesn't answer, maybe the Shopify is not performing, maybe the CedCommerce is not giving in a second. So don't worry about that. CedCommerce app is still working. So you can just simply open the CedCommerce application and do whatever you want in your application in your account. So basically these are the some questions. So ask Sidekick, ask in a Sidekick, act in a CedCommerce. The action you want to perform, you should open the CedCommerce application. And if you want to ask anything with the CedCommerce, you should ask in the Sidekick. So all right, it's your turn, Akash. Over to you.
Thank you. That's rightly said. So ask in Sidekick and act in CedCommerce. So yes, friends, that is something which we definitely want you to do. Now, the part which I honestly and actually want from all of you is that whatever you have seen today is the first set of questions that we have enabled right now. It's not the finalized list, and we would rather build the next one from what you ask for rather than from what we are eventually guessing. So one question, 5 options. Which marketplace check would you most want to ask Sidekick next? Ritika, do you mind launching the poll on here? It could be inventory pricing, it could be listing errors, it could be shipment exemptions, account health signals, or let's say marketplace performance summaries, because that is something which all of us are definitely looking after, that how my products are doing on Amazon or how my products are doing on eBay. So we would love to know that which specific segment you would like us to rebuild and consider that within the section itself. And if the one thing you want isn't on the list, you can put it in the Q&A as a free form answer. We will usually consider that, and we'll definitely keep that in mind and be very mindful of your request and get this into the sprint plan itself. Cool. I assume we have received the answers. We are moving ahead on this. So we are back where we started. Stop searching, start asking. And if you want to try this out, I will generally request you install any of our marketplace app, which could be Amazon, eBay, Etsy, or TikTok Shop integration on the Shopify App Store. The link is right there in the bottom. We will drop in the link in the chat box itself. We'll also send you a follow-up email on this. And now I open up the round for the Q&A itself. So please feel free to ask your questions. We are here to answer them up. One question which I think I have in my mind, and it's always coming up unprompted, so since it's always comes up. So does this replaces CedCommerce dashboard? I assume if someone of you are already using CedCommerce, so my answer is no. It honestly replaces the trip to the dashboard when all of you wanted was a number. That all we wanted is how many orders did I got in from Amazon today. If you need that, you don't need to go to the CedCommerce dashboard. You are actually coming up on the Sidekick and asking about how many orders I got on Amazon, how many orders I got on eBay, and similar to that. I think that's one question which I thought of. The sellers might ask that. But apart from that, if you want to move ahead in edit some product or something else, that is considered to be done inside the CedCommerce dashboard itself. But like I said, in the roadmap, you can feel free to mention that up. We will be happy to include that as well if that's a possibility. Cool. I see one question. Priyanshu, can I also know about the listing? Do you want to take that up?
Yes, sure, Akash.
Yeah.
Yes, we also given the information about the listing over our Sidekick extension. So right now you can ask about the stats of your listing, like how many of the products are already listed on Amazon and how many are in the fail status. So how many listings require your attention to resolve the mapping issue or some attribute issue, like the category mapping issue. So yes, we are supporting the listing extension as well in our current apps.
That's right. So we are supporting that up right now, Bennett. Thanks a lot, everyone, for your time. Genuinely appreciate that, taking you out, you coming up for this webinar and listening to our thoughts on this one. We really sincerely hope that you will utilize Shopify Sidekick with CedCommerce and you will grow on whatever marketplace you are selling upon. We will follow up with the recording, the slides, and also on the App Store link. If you are new to CedCommerce, feel free to use our applications. They are completely free of cost. It doesn't cost you much. We also have our own in-house support team that will help you to get you onboarded and will assist you in utilizing Shopify Sidekick as well. That's it from our side. This is Akash. I have myself Priyanshu. We're wrapping it up. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you in some other webinar.